It's no surprise I don't support this bill. I think the legislation undermines the public's right to know. It preempts mandatory labels in states. It basically tramples states' rights. It replaces them with a paltry voluntary standard that already exists today under guidance from the FDA. So we already have that. Not only would this legislation preempt Vermont's Act 120, GE disclosure requirement, it block other states like Alaska's requirements to label all products containing genetically engineered fish and shellfish, and Vermont, Virginia's laws requiring the labeling of genetically engineered seed. There have been no Senate hearings on this legislation, nor on the broader issue of labeling. No expert witness has been called, but we will trample states' rights like Vermont, where it's debated and discussed by our legislature over a 2-year period. The bill has been brought forward at this time simply to preempt Vermont's GE labeling law before it takes effect in July. And I would remind everybody that the law takes effect in July. There's a safe harbor or grace period until next year, January of next year. This legislation moves production methods in the shadows. It gives agriculture a black eye. I think the supporters of it demean biotechnology in agriculture by making it a controversial issue when it doesn't have to be. A purely factual label does not give any impression that GE ingredients are unsafe. It simply informs the consumer. Lets the buyers make up their mind. They can buy them or not buy them. But when you rush in panic with no hearings or time for deliberation to block consumers from getting access to this information, even in a tiny state like Vermont, you seem to be saying to the world, well, GE producers have something to hide. Well, I hope we can reject these efforts because they undermine the ability of states like Alaska and Vermont, Virginia, and others to offer consumers factual knowledge. And despite what we hear time and time again, the sky is not falling. Some will say we have to act quickly because we fear catastrophic economic costs should Vermont's law be implemented. We have 600,000 people in our state. Vermont has heard from countless companies that are already working to add this disclosure to their product. Multi-billion-dollar Campbell brand. They're going to do it no matter what we do here. They're going to add this to it. Do you think they feel this is going to create an economic problem for them by just simply saying this is what we have or don't have on our labels? We have regional grocery chains who have their own store brands. They're going to do it. We have small family businesses. I was just saying, put a sticker or a note on your cans or bags. Beverage companies are able to comply with state can deposit law. Some states require deposits, some don't. On a beverage, they're able to handle that. Are we going to now say that even though a lot of these states are different, we're going to preempt them? I think it's a solution looking for a non-existent problem. So a last-minute attack on Vermont's laws is on Vermonters' right to set priorities at the state government level. And I say that, Mr. Chairman, to imply that I'm not supportive. But you probably gathered that.